Hey there, everybody. It is I again, the one and only Mr. CJ. So yeah, this is part two of how to get your business started and get that business credit. So leaving off of from the first video, we had pretty much already established our business phone number, or where to go to get your business phone number, business address, and then basically once you have that, you would apply for your EIN number there at the Internal Revenue Service website. Once you got that, then you'd basically want to get your Duns and Bradstreet number. Then once you got that, then we basically want to get the Articles of Incorporation. So we're going to go through that here real quick. I'm currently on the the New Mexico's Secretary of State's website under the Business Services option. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure who's calling, but as I mentioned earlier, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, in order to open up a business bank account, the banks are definitely going to require the Articles of Incorporation. That's kind of like the main thing in order for you to open up a business bank account. So this is basically how we do it. You pretty much go to any to your Secretary of State's website. I can't say that. And let's see here. We're basically looking for, we'll click on start a business, see where that takes us. Every state's site obviously is going to be different, but most of them should be self-explanatory on how to start a business. Usually you just want to go to their business services. Yeah, see, so New Mexico's here. Start a business, all corporations, LLC, partnerships with the partnerships and corporations registration completed and submitted via mail or in person. Okay, cool. So in Mexico, you can register your LLC online, which actually makes this a whole lot easier. Please visit the page specific to the type of business you would like to register. Okay, and you can see a domestic LLC, corporation, or partnership is a New Mexico-based business that has registered in the state of New Mexico before any other state or country. As you can see, there's different types. The domestic New Mexico LLC, that's what it's talking about here. Domestic New Mexico Profit Corporation, domestic New Mexico Non-Profit Corporation. So as I was mentioning earlier, there's different types of businesses you can set up, and it all has to deal with on how much liability you want to have, or how much taxes you're going to have to pay, so to say. That's why through I guess the experience of others or other people who have already went through this process, when it comes to taxes and having less liability, say something happens to your company, the best option to go is definitely going to be LLC from my own personal research as well. I initially started a corporation, which means that there will be some taxes or paying taxes involved, all that good stuff. Not a whole lot, depends on if you are a C corporation or S corporation. But the cool thing about that, like once your business really starts going, you have the ability to issue out like shares of stock, to investors or whatnot. We won't get into that right now. This is just the basics. But yeah, in New Mexico, let's click on. So say you go to your get your EIN as a C. Now, the cool thing about starting your own business is you can make whatever the heck you want. If you want it to be, what do you want it? Like John Smith's Crazy Music Studio. That things it's not already taken, copyright or anything like that. I mean, you can definitely name your own business whatever you want. For example, like there's a retail store out there that just recently filed for bankruptcy. Actually, their name's JCPenney, right? I'm sure a lot of you maybe have heard of JCPenney. JCPenney is an actual, I think a man or woman. I think it's a man actually, but that's an actual title. Somebody's like first and last name, all that good stuff. That was basically converted into a corporation, a store, right? JCPenney's used to be everywhere, like in every single mall all across the world. I know in our mall here at the where I'm at, we used to have a JCPenney. But anyway, that's a company. That's pretty much how you get your business started. So cool. Here in New Mexico, name reservation not required. Filing articles of organization. Okay. So depending on what state you're in, it might require a little bit more study to actually figure out how to file your LLC or whatnot. But it's super simple, pretty much, for the Articles of Incorporation. I've done one before. That's kind of where I learned from my mistakes. But it's going to ask you simple stuff. Who's the registered agent, which would be yourself, or unless you have some sort of third party doing it. So yeah, we should already be able to log in. But basically, you're going to be the CEO of your business once you get it up and running. Get your Duns & Bradstreet, business address, business phone number. Get those articles of corporation here with the state. All right, so we're actually inside of the state's website right now. I kind of was wanting to see the kind of show you guys here basically just what it looks like to fill out the Articles of Incorporation. So in New Mexico, maybe different in your state, but oh yeah, cool. Yeah, so oh shoot, actually, you know what? It's a little bit cheaper. It's $50 here, it looks like, to actually file your LLC in New Mexico. I believe for a corporation or partnership that you have to do on the paper and send it into the state, that's actually $100. Okay, so cool. If you're in New Mexico, you can basically start your own business for $50, man. This is actually awesome. This is great news right here. But it's super simple, basically the entity name is going to be the name of your business. So for example, for mine, hopefully how much time do we have? All right, almost out of time, but this is super simple, guys. Basically, whatever the name of your business is going to be is how you're going to put it right here. So make sure you just read the directions, fill it in how they want you to fill it in. So entity name must contain the words limited liability company, limited company, LLC, that. Okay, so that's basically just to identify it. Alright, so basically this is going to be one of my businesses, Greens and Dreams LLC, right? And we'll basically just go through the process. This is super simple. Once you have your business address and business phone number, it's literally like filling out an application to get a job or something like that, right? You just basically fill in what they need, put in your business address, put in your business phone number, put in the name, your name, the name of the registered agent, put in the name of your company, whatever LLC it is. Again, you could even make this your name, guys. Say your name is John Smith LLC or Jane Doe LLC, whatever the hell your name is, you can make it that, okay? Pretty much once we have all this, we'll wait for the time period for the Secretary of State to basically send us back our Articles of Incorporation. Once we have those Articles of Incorporation, we will basically open up the business bank account. That'll be next video.